Hello. I'm thinking about in the congregation when the men reach out for oversight. This is like the ultimate in cognitive dissonance, because the men are told to reach out, and if you don't reach out, then you're viewed as weak. But if you do reach out, you're accused of wanting a position. So it puts you, the men, in a position in this organization where you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. So what it does is creates a conflict internally where you're struggling to reach out for oversight, and then you're basically slapped down when you are reaching out, because you have the elder saying he just wants a position of authority. So what do? I want to thank Russ for bringing this situation back to my attention, where he was making a comment on my other video about the daughter going to the Kingdom Hall and if the mother should be concerned, where he raised the the issue about the aging that takes place of the men that are Jehovah's Witnesses, because they're trying to reach out and the pressure they're under trying to reach out. And certainly that would be the pressure, that if you're trying to reach for something and then you're having your hand slapped while you're trying to reach for it, but then being told, no, go ahead, reach for the carrot. Reach for the carrot we're dangling in front of you. And then when you do, you get your hand slapped. Pop! That's the ultimate in cognitive dissonance in this organization that I can really think of. Because in my hall there were 34 elders. It was kind of ridiculous, really, to have that many elders. And they really had no room for more elders. But yet, they would appoint elders here and there. Like if you came to the hall with, let's say, a medical degree, they would appoint you if you were going to serve voluntarily at Watchtower Farms. Then they would appoint you to elder, because you were using your medical skill to forward the kingdom, so they would say. But then also, if you simply were a yes man to everything they said, then that might improve your chances. But I thought of something very funny that took place in my hall. There was this young brother who was reaching out, and he was what would be called a good example in the congregation. And he decided he reached a crossroads in his life where it was basically he had to make a decision. Either go into the full-time ministry, go serve at Bethel, get out of the house, work a regular 9 to 5 like normal worldly people, the wicked world, those people under the wicked world spell would have to do. So he opted to go to ministerial training school. So he got a special book. So they gave him a special book that was very privileged book, one of those secret books that you keep well guarded. Basically, it was a badge. It was like a secret decoder ring to him. And right away, he began walking around with this air of authority when he came back from ministerial training school. He had the secret knowledge and had no knowledge of how secret knowledge affects a person when they have the secret knowledge. But one of the other elders said to me, they're going to appoint him as an elder. And I said, what makes you say that? And he said, because he knows the Watchtower secrets now. And I didn't know what this brother was talking about. I know now. But this brother went to ministerial training school for like 2 months. I think it was 3 months or whatever it was. They were trying to send me to that so they could send me out into the circuit work as a circuit overseer, and I wasn't budging. I wasn't going for that at all. But they thought I might. If they dangled the carrot, I'd reach out for that, but I didn't. And so this brother goes away for like 2 months, and he comes back knowing the secrets. So they appointed him to an elder, 23 years old. Never paid an electric bill, never had to work a regular 9 to 5, still living at home with his mother. And then his sister tells us out in field service one day that my father does not want him living here like this anymore. She wants him to go out. He wants him to go out and get a regular job and either pay something here or get his own place and get out from under the father's roof. This is what the sister was telling us one day. And we're thinking, but he's an elder in the hall. Isn't he supposed to be like managing his household in a fine manner, what happened to all of that? Well, it went out the window once this brother had that secret knowledge. So yeah, they'll hold a carrot in front of you. They'll slap your hand when you reach out for it, unless you know the secret passwords and handshakes and you have the secret book. Then you can get in just like that. That's how this organization works. And don't let anybody kid you. Don't let any Jehovah's Witnesses tell you I'm wrong in what I'm saying. I'm giving it to you straight. As a matter of fact, somebody out there is going to see this video, may even be an elder, and they're going to realize I'm telling them the truth, and they are going to exit this god-awful cult, and they are going to thank me one day. Anyway, ciao.